Oh shit. Hold on.
You're fine.
Give me a minute.
You're fine. It's doing its thing.
Because I just got in a little bit ago.
You're fine. we're 13 seconds into the podcast. That's okay.
Wait, we're live now?
It's live right now. You're fine.
No!
Welcome to the Once Revealed Variety Hour, where for an hour we give you variety and once revealed, I suppose. We're your hosts. I'm Vern Smith.
And I'm Nate, and I'm not ready for this.
And I'm Scott, and I'm feeling the same way as Nathan.
Run around, guys. Run around with your heads cut off so I can make fun of you. Yes. This is what it's like every week. Every week for me. Welcome to my pain and my struggle. So, just off the top of the hour, let's just get it out of the way. We have a show coming up tomorrow night in Martinsburg, West Virginia. So if you are tuning in or finding this podcast within the next 24 hours, bring your ass out to Martinsburg, West Virginia. Unless you're afraid of the pandemic, in which case stay home because I won't judge you for it. I'm kind of afraid of it too. I ain't trying to fucking die, son.
People in West Virginia aren't as afraid of it as
yeah, West Virginia ain't give no fucks, but we ain't gonna talk about that. We ain't even gonna fucking talk about that. Low key, I don't know if we get them in trouble for talking about it, so we're just gonna keep that on the DL.
Let's keep the.
I'm just saying,
out of the way.
Most of the time, it seems like people around here just don't care nearly as much as other places.
Yeah, these weird melting mountain people. That's what it is, man.
I'd say it's honestly living in Maryland near DC. That's where it really starts to get they have people wearing masks outside. So it's
yeah, it's confusing.
Balancing it out.
It's so yeah. You're saying they're going way overboard right there. So just over the other side, it's they don't give a fuck at all. Fair.
Right.
That's
right.
fair. That's pretty funny, actually.
If you think about it,
Nathan's got multiple cameras over here. Did you catch that?
They're not even that far from one another yet. One is way over here. One is way over there. So
yeah. Yeah, that is true. It's maybe a 35 to 45 minute drive, and yet it's so vastly different as to what they're doing over there. Yeah. That said, though, Bad Habits Bar and Grill, Winchester Avenue, some shit like that, right?
Bad Habits Bar and Grill.
Yeah.
Yep.
Also, I was just telling Nathan this before we started, Scott. I remembered that we have what's called a Songkick account, Songkick for Artists account. And so all of our live shows will be up on our Spotify page as well. So in the not so distant future.
Cool.
Yeah. I don't know if this one will be, but all of the ones preceding, if you will. Yeah.
Sweet.
I uploaded it, but God knows if it'll actually show. Fucking, you know how it is. Yeah.
So Spotify, is it just audio, or I presume it's just audio if it's Spotify?
Well, it's not like they're showing the show. It's that it's promoting the show to the people that listen to our music. So when they go to our artist page now, if somebody finds Once Revealed for the first time, they'll see our tour dates, basically.
Oh, sweet.
Right.
I will say that for certain podcasts, I saw that the Joe Rogan, when I turned on the Joe Rogan podcast once, there was a video up on it. So apparently that is possible to have a video on Spotify.
That's because Joe Rogan has a very special thing with Spotify. That's his multi-million-dollar deal with Spotify, is that he gets to do.
Which makes sense.
Yeah, we're not Joe Rogan, unfortunately. Although,
yes,
you guys want to pay us, we could be Joe Rogan.
I'm Joe Rogan.
Feature Joe Rogan in our variety hour.
I'm Jay Reagan. Welcome to the Jay Reagan podcast.
I'm just picturing what you were telling me how the scenario would be if we were actually interviewed by Joe Rogan, Vern, and you were gonna pretend like you were imitating him. Yeah, I'm something Joe Rogan is but why?
Why are you doing that? But what are you accomplishing by doing that? What did you wake up this morning and just decided this would be a good idea? Is that what you did? Is that are you proud of this?
Think of it. I mean, I just thought it'd be funny, but it's not funny.
It's not, but it's not funny. It's not funny. It's immature. It's irresponsible. It's unprofessional. You're wasting my time. You're wasting my viewers' time. You're wasting Spotify's time. We just don't have this. It's just not worth it.
I didn't think of it that way, man.
Yeah, dude, no. Yeah, absolutely. That's exactly what it would become. That's why it's a good thing that Once Revealed's never made it onto the Joe Rogan Experience.
Yeah, we haven't gotten to that level of professionalism. One-on-one info.
Nope. Ellie's like bothering me to go outside. We're not doing that. Not right now. We have a whole hour ahead of us, buddy. We got 55 whole minutes, buddy. Go lay down. So why don't we start it off? How are you guys' weeks going? How's it been?
I'll go first. Scott's making a drink or something.
Yeah, do it up.
Yeah,
right.
I'm making tea. That is my routine anymore, kind of.
My week was all right. I mean, we're getting closer to the end of the year, and everyone wants that so badly.
End of the school year, to clarify.
School year, yeah. It's
right.
I have to keep reminding myself that people measure years in terms of January normally.
Yeah.
Not in June.
When you said that, I was like, end of the year. What is it? Fucking Chinese New Year coming up? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
It's Polish New Year. That's what's happening.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, we just kind of fuck it up. Fun.
Yeah. The great
It's just
kielbasa
about
coming.
60 pierogies. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool though. Yeah. So it's getting a little hectic for you.
No, it's not hectic. It's more like kids aren't like the people. So I do virtual. Some of my students are virtual still.
Yeah.
And so they get onto that Microsoft Teams. But I haven't seen them for a while. They're not getting on. Like I make the appointment, I message them, I'm like telling them to be there and all this stuff. Ghost. Nothing.
Playing hooky.
Yeah, man. They're playing hooky
Playing
hard.
the greatest game of hooky ever. Wow.
Yeah.
Unreal. Talk about that. That's cool.
Mildly offended, but I get it.
Yeah, I understand. I wish I was that cool though. I would have never done that as a kid. I would have been too like uptight. I would have went to class every time. I'd have signed in 10 minutes before because I was like weirdly like pertinent when I was in school. Yeah, until high school. My last 2 years of high school, that's when I started fucking off. Yeah. Yeah. Huh. That's when I discovered weed. Realistically, that's legitimately probably what it was. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Started slowly,
started the slow degeneration of my brain and education patterns. Yes.
Slow degeneration to where your punctuality just kind of took a nose.
Yep. Stop giving a fuck. But I did do really well my last 2 years because I went to that VOTEC program. So like, I was really good at the stuff that I was doing. So it didn't matter that I was like a shitty student. I was really good in that thing. I was like, I'd do that and then go back to my homeschool and just like not give a fuck about anything. But I go over there and get straight A's and they're just like, clearly you're smart. Like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm just like, I just don't care. Science is boring. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was annoying as a kid. I'm annoying now.
I wasn't gonna say it.
But if you're gonna announce it. Scott, how's your week going?
My week, not too bad. It's been kind of up and down, dealing with some physical issues, but other than that, it hasn't been terrible.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good
Can't
to hear.
say anything too eventful.
Hasn't been a weak week. Hasn't been a strong week.
It's been kind of in the middle.
Right in the middle. Yeah.
What kind of like physical? Is it like your neck thing or?
Yeah. And I'm discovering more and more of how a lot of the issue is nothing to do with anything really physical, more mental, which is crazy. Yeah. Your reaction is how I'd picture anybody to react to such a thing, but
I mean, that makes sense. Psychosomatics are a big thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this was not a face tool. That was a face of, wow, not what I expected, but also, that does make sense.
Totally.
You know?
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Like we all have like our things, you know what I mean? Our anxiety and whatnot, and that adds up, man. It'll fucking kill you, straight up.
Right. Stress and anxieties that can really contribute. And I think the thing is that I was starting to get some pain, but it was nowhere near as severe as I thought it was.
Mm-hmm.
But I started to focus on it, and that would just, create a cycle to where it just get worse and worse. And then my shoulder just got really tight, and like, when your body's tense, when you have anxiety, your body gets, like it's not as loose, anywhere near as loose as it normally would be. So when you have those anxiety issues and whatnot. It just makes things 10 times worse.
Yeah, it really messes you up. Yeah, I'm glad that you're discovering these things though, rather than like 30 years down the line when you have like hypertension and a heart problem. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. I'd rather have that now. Yeah, at least this way you'll be cheaper on the health insurance when I eventually have to take it out for you guys.
What's that?
I said at least this way you'll be cheaper on the health insurance when I eventually have to take it out for you guys. I mean, I guess technically we won't ever really need that. We'll always have less than 49 employees, but I'd like to get you guys health insurance through us once we're eventually doing this full time. I don't want to be one of those guys.
Permanente or
one of those fucking guys that are like, well, I have a small business, so I don't have to fucking get you health insurance. I don't know what to tell you. Horrible. There's so many people doing that. They'll fire down to like 49 employees or whatever the fuck it is.
Oh, just so they don't have to provide insurance?
Yeah, man. Or they'll put everybody on 7-hour shifts, and you'll never have an 80-hour week or 80-hour schedule. Yeah, so you won't get it. Not full time. It's fucked up, man. It's fucked up. People are shitty. A lot of
retail stores do that type of shit.
Yeah, they fucking do, man. It's terrible.
They hire.
That's the shit keeping down middle America that nobody talks about. Straight up, like that's the fucking shit that like nobody talks. Like corporatized bullshit like that, where they're like, well, we could save probably $300,000 per store just by not, taking care of the employees in any way, shape, or form. That would be a great way to save a lot of money. Like, sure, that's great. But, like, how much do you make on the overhead at a fucking Walmart? You know what I mean? Like, how much money does one of those things just scrape in from the local community every fucking year that they couldn't put a little bit forward for that? You know what I mean? That's just weird. It's just fucked up, man. Yeah. Should be mandatory. It should be mandatory that if you own a fucking business, that you make some effort to provide health insurance. If you can't, you should have to prove that you literally can't afford health insurance for your employees. Like, there's no fucking way that they can't afford it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nonsense. It's like Amazon. Amazon does the same shit with their warehouse employees. They have warehouse employees that they're like, oh yeah, you worked 78 hours this week. Sorry. Or this pay period. Sorry. I don't know what to tell you. You're not eligible for health insurance. You're not eligible for any of the other benefits.
But below 34 or something?
Yeah, it's below 34 or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
6, what it is actually.
What is it?
I think it's 36.
Is it 36? It's some shit like that, and it's just it's abysmal that that's even a goddamn thing they can do. Like, come on.
Well, yeah, and that's why Target only hires part-time employees. Whenever work for cashier.
Yeah. The only people that are full-time are what? The managers and shit, right?
Yeah, managers. There's like certain positions that are full-time, but I don't really know how they work that exactly. Typically, for like just regular cashier, the baristas in the Starbucks is there. They like are really stringent to make sure that you don't hit over 40 hours.
Yeah.
Or over.
Yeah, because you could screw them if you do. They get fined for it.
Yeah.
Man, if they get audited and they find that out, hell yeah.
I honestly think that retail in general, like doing like grocery stuff, I don't think that's one way you should rely on your main source of income. I mean, I get that if you're like in a manager,
just something you got to do. It's something you got to do for some people, though. Yeah, unfortunately, there's just a lot of people that just don't have the skills to do anything else, and it's like, I don't know, you can't tell them to fucking go do something else with their life. That's like the coal miners that were told to go learn to code. Like, what a fucking bizarre thing to tell people. You know what I mean? Go do something else. I don't know what, but go do it. Like, I feel bad for these people. You know, like that's their life. That's what they have to do. You know, I would rather them have something that they could do that they would enjoy and make better money doing, but that ain't the gig for everybody, fortunately.
Yeah, I mean, you got to make some sort of sacrifice if you want to get paid more.
Yeah, I think that is a big part of it too. Is like, and sometimes you can't make that sacrifice. Some people literally can't do it. You know what I mean? Like if you have like kids at home relying on that tiny little income that you have, like, how are you going to go back to school to make more income? How are you going to find another job to go make more income? You know what I mean? Like, what are you going to do? What do you do if the only thing you can do is part-time work because you have, like, babies to take care of and shit? You know what I mean? And you don't have another, partner to do that for you. There's a lot of single moms, single dads out there. You know? There's a lot of families that are not, normal families anymore. I don't know. It's just something to think about, There's more to it, I think, than just, like, people don't want to move up in the world. I think everybody wants to move up in the world, right? I don't think there's a single fucking person out there that's punching buttons behind a cash register at a fucking Target that wants to be there.
True to a certain point, but at the same time, there are people that just don't really take the time to actually make the effort to do it because they're afraid of change. They're afraid of.
That could be true in some cases. You could be right about that. There are probably a lot of people that are afraid to change so much that they don't even look.
I was at that point at one point in my life, honestly.
Yeah, I could agree with you there. That's probably true. There are probably a lot of people that they don't even see the self-doubt that's causing them, the disillusionment that's not making their life further. Yeah, that's probably true.
On both sides, though, from what you're saying and what I'm saying.
I totally agree. Yeah. There's definitely some amount of people that just can't do it, and some amount of people that won't do it.
Yeah, right. They just.
Yeah, there's. I think what happens with some people is they hit some of the difficulties in their life, and then they just sort of. I mean, I think it just comes down to whatever mindset you have and how you guide your own decisions.
Your temperament. It is your temperament.
Yeah, well, and what you decide your temperament is really is more like is because you can choose to look at your life in one way or the other, and a lot of times people will sort of fall into a nihilistic point of view where it's just like, well, this is the world what it is, and they sort of put that blame out onto the world around them.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then it them from doing the things that really they would.
Yeah, they become the victim basically. They don't.
Basically.
Guilty. I did it for a time. I remember a time in my life where I was doing that, right out of the army, where I was just like, "Oh, I'll never be able to do the things that I wanted to do because I had to do this army thing, and woe was me." And I was like, "Man, what the fuck am I doing?" And then we just started the band. So you know what I mean? Sometimes it just takes literally kicking yourself in your own ass. So.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, well, and there's this whole idea too, where if you willingly take on the responsibility of certain things in your life, you take it in increments, things that you get, but you willingly take it on whatever you can, and then it gives you something to actually work towards. And when you accept the responsibility, you also accept the power to do it.
Yep.
You have the freedom. You give yourself license and freedom and power to do the thing, whatever the thing is.
Yep.
But you're also responsible for whatever the outcome is.
And I also feel like it gives you the freedom to do it as many times as you want, too. I feel like once you've broken that shell once, I feel like you can do it any number of times. You know what I mean? I feel like once I was capable of, coming out of that one time, I was like, well, now I feel like I could break any fucking ceiling ahead of me, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it gives you a lot of confidence, and you just keep kind of growing.
Yeah.
It makes me think of this specific verse from the Bible. It says, ye without a goal shall perish. I forget what the verse is, but I like that.
I like that shit.
Yeah.
It sounds like a proverb, probably.
Is that Proverbs?
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. It sounds like a proverb. Sounds like something that would be in there.
Let me see.
I'm writing that shit down real quick. We're about to write that in a song, dog.
Yeah, I like that quote. It's a very good quote.
Yeah, that's about to be in a song.
I'm just looking at Nathan's background, and now I know where that is. Now I know how to picture your house, where you are right now. You're at your table, and behind you there's the stairs. So it's it all makes sense now.
There's context, yeah.
How long have you wondered about this?
A while.
My house once on Friday. It's for 2 years you've just been like, God damn it, what's his house look like?
He's looking around. He's every time he's like,
okay, he's going into the kitchen. Okay, so I'm trying to draw out a freaking diagram here. Okay, so he's in this spot. Is he okay? So
he's over there calling your city planner, could I get the property lines for? Yeah, it's on Thayer's Gull. Is that? So fucking ridiculous.
I don't know why. I was just it's something I was curious about. Now it's it makes sense now. I know where he's at. He's on his table.
So ridiculous. Just imagining some dude with the blueprints to his house. I don't know why this guy wants these, but I think I'm gonna send them to him.
Dude,
Scott's planning the greatest heist.
She came across this house in Thurmont. The house is beautiful. I think we could afford it. It's just I don't know if it's for sale. And the house it's 2 levels. It's got maybe an acre of land. It's got a garage, and it's I don't know how to explain it. It's just the interior is beautiful. It's all wood floors and stuff. I'm like, this would be good. This would be great to get the fuck out of this area where all this.
Where's it at? You said? What town?
Where's that?
What town? Thurmont. I was looking at places out there too, actually. I want to buy a house. I think I want to officially start looking to buy a house. because I want to build like
Yeah.
a studio in my
Look at
basement.
that
That's
right
the
there.
idea.
It's a lot cheaper than in Frederick, and it's just down the road. So
Yeah.
my
Nathan's like,
my-
womp womp womp, out in West Virginia.
I already have a house.
I already have a house.
I have a house, just not a single family home.
Yeah, I need to buy like a single family home. I'm too fucking noisy. I can't keep bothering people to the left and right of me. I don't know how people live their lives like that. I guess if I wasn't like a musician, it probably wouldn't matter to me how much noise I made in my house. But like because I'm a musician, I want to be able to make as much fucking noise as I want. I want to be able to go into a basement and crank an amp. Like I want that bitch fucking studio level sound, and I want to record music like that in my own domicile because I think it'd be fucking amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can't do that in townhouse.
No,
I can't do that.
No, well you can, but many people
Very
are upset about it.
and you're gonna have somebody call the cops on you.
Yeah.
But this house that I was looking at didn't even have a basement, so I'm just wondering, like, my wife just mentioned to me, it's like, so if you were playing guitar, how would we do this? Because if I'm studying and you're on the level below me, you're gonna
garage,
know
bro. It's called a garage band for a reason, bro.
Dude, that would just be like during the summertime. It'd be so uncomfortable.
You gotta get like an air conditioner and a heater for in there.
Yeah, I guess I just have to.
You would have to do so much shit to that garage to make it habitable to be a studio.
Yeah.
So much.
Yeah.
Like I was looking into it because I was going to do that, and then I figured out that it's much better not to.
It's much better not to fuck with that.
Don't fuck with it.
Don't fuck with it. Those are the rules.
Your garage, too much fucking with.
Because like you'd need to get one of those little air conditioning units that you can like put up in a window if you have a window in your garage, or space heaters like winter. You'd have to get insulation for the garage door. You'd have to get something to soundproof the garage door because the sound goes.
You have to put a floor down because good God, it'd be cold and hot in there because of the floor.
Yeah. You need carpeting. You might have to do drywall if it doesn't have that already. And then not to mention all of the soundproofing around all the walls.
Yeah.
So that
it's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot of work.
It's a lot to do a garage.
Like building another house, basically.
But if you just want to go in there and play guitar, perfectly fine. You could just go in there and play guitar.
It's true. You could do that.
Yeah.
You could do that thing.
Yeah.
Could do that thing. It would just.
Well, the other thing is if you did like a DI setup, if you're just doing like your own home stuff, like theoretically,
you can just throw headphones on. Yeah.
You have headphones. Yeah, you get your headphones. You do a DI into a thing that goes into your digital audio space. Is that what the DAW stands for?
DAW, yeah, digital audio workstation.
Yeah,
that's true.
You wouldn't have to necessarily use an amp. If you
that's true. I mean, I've literally got that iPhone that I could just plug it into. That's true.
Right.
Use GarageBand or whatever.
Yeah. Or if you wanted to, step it up, you can get a really nice thing going on if you get like I don't know, a fucking what's it called, MacBook, and do Logic Pro updated.
Yeah.
Or something. True. It's possible.
Yeah.
It's possible. Ideas. I'm a
ideas.
Any of this.
He's an ideas man. He's an ideas guy. That's what he does out here. He gives us ideas.
Got the ideas. Come on now.
What does he do? He comes to me with ideas and he tells me, I got ideas.
Hey.
I've got the little.
I want to imitate the Italian man that goes to Malta.
Oh yeah, that fucking thing. Yeah. God, that shit's so fucking funny. I was legitimately laughing so hard when I was watching that story. It was on a whim. I never checked Snapchat, and I was like, "What the fuck? What is this?" Laughing so hard at you doing it in the fucking truck, driving around.
One day go to Malta.
Yeah.
And sit down at the restaurant.
Yeah.
So, this thing.
Yeah, that thing. Yeah.
I forgot about it.
Yeah. So my week's been okay. I just realized I don't think we ever said anything.
Yeah, that seems to be how it goes. Like we'll answer and you just like.
I just let it go sometimes. I'm just like, nah, it's okay, guys. Don't worry about my week. I'll be fine.
I really don't want to mention actually what.
I don't even want to talk about it anymore. No, it's been all right. We had a rehearsal on Tuesday, and that has been the most eventful thing in my week. I wrote a song. You haven't heard it yet, Scott, but Nathan has.
Cool.
Yeah, it's probably not a Once Revealed song, but the way that I rewrote it is maybe a Once Revealed song.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Apparently, it's very mixture of 60s and 90s.
It's the 60s meets the 90s. Yeah. I'm
don't
imagining it's if Jim Morrison played in Nirvana.
Okay. I'll just have to hear it because I still cannot.
Just enough drug use. It balances out. Pills.
Dude, we got pills. We got so many different potential songs. Like, I don't even know. I have so many different guitar riffs, and I have some lyrics written down. It's just like putting that stuff together and actually working on it. It's overwhelming to think about that because there's so much different material that we could work on. It's good, but it's also just kind of like, holy shit.
Yeah, it's a
really
little daunting. It's daunting. Yeah, it's daunting to be this prolific. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like I want to write all these songs, but I have 17 ideas and none of them are done. Like,
right.
Well, what that could be is you just just pick one arbitrarily. Just pick one.
Yeah.
And we'll just practice to working on whatever that thing is.
Yeah.
That one.
We still got to knock out Hearts Unspoken, and then we'll jump into probably will be Descending. That'll be the next one.
Yeah.
I mean, that was our agreement, even though I would like to work on some of the other songs. I feel like we're the most familiar with that song.
I miss the song so much. It was so cool.
It was pretty cool.
I'm glad you liked it, Vern.
It's so unlike every other song we have because it's not really like a regular song at all. Like the format of it's weird, the pacing of it's a little strange, like.
Well, it does do the stop in the middle thing. That's some of the other songs.
Yeah,
it does the stop in the middle thing. Something we stopped doing because we did it so often. I remember when we were like, we need to write a song that doesn't have that anymore.
Yeah, we had a whole band talk about it.
We did.
All right, that was nice.
More serious talks.
I like the stops, but maybe we're stopping too much because people keep clapping and they think the song's over, but it's not over yet.
That has happened so many times.
I love it, dude. It's so funny.
Our last performance, like during Believe In, it's like, yeah, oh, it's not over yet.
I think that's okay.
It's fine. Let them clap. Let them clap. Sounds good to me.
Right. Yeah, I don't think it's a problem. I just think it's funny.
I don't think it's a problem when they clap. It's more of a solution when they clap, Scott says.
Inspired to keep playing.
Well, it's funny because that's like the opposite of like in college when we did classical stuff. It's like there's a whole rule that says like in a symphony or something like that, or any classical thing. Like if you've got multiple movements but they're part of the same piece, it's like you got separate whole parts. You stop and you start the next thing. The rule is you don't clap between those movements until the whole thing is done. So like yeah. So but it's like
So we're breaking the rules. That's what I'm hearing.
What's up?
We're breaking the rules. That's what I'm hearing.
Well, those rules don't exist everywhere.
Let me break the rules, Nathan. Don't take this away from me.
It's funny because actually that didn't always used to be the case. Like some guy like the early 1900s was just like, I think for the sake of art that we should not clap in between the movements because it's one complete piece of music with its own complete set of ideas.
And I bet you in the beginning people were like, what the fuck is that guy on about? But then eventually a bunch of people were like, no, here's correct, because they wanted to be posh and hip.
Yes, indeed. Yes, while I drink my tea, yes.
Mozart was doing stuff, like when he was writing his symphonies, and, wearing the wig and all that. Like,
yes, yeah.
Would clap and scream
in
between movements whenever they wanted.
Yeah.
So anyway, that was a little, I don't know. That just reminded me of that because it's like, wait, we're not done yet. Supposed to clap yet. That makes me feel like
in like the really old classical times, like before that weird movement started. It makes me feel like back then it was more like a rock concert. Like motherfuckers are just going nuts the whole time, just raucous as fuck.
Yeah, like they finished the first movement of Beethoven's thing. Da, 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 da.
He's like, yeah! Except for they did that, they'd have their fucking selves executed for like promoting the devil or something. They did this and they're like, wait, what does that mean? And they're like, I don't know.
Means I love you.
That's not what you had there. You're right.
Yes. Did you take a photo of it? No.
What is a photo? What the fuck?
What are you, a fucking
Sounds like work
time traveler?
So what did you guys think of that Airbnb room?
Yo, that was fucking hilarious. Only men, only gay men.
Only men. Only confused men.
Only confused and or gay men. Yeah. Yeah.
Totally pull that off. Like, we could totally just be like, yeah, we're just, 4 friends, but we've been together.
We're confused.
Yeah.
We're confused about a lot of things. Maybe not sexually confused, but we're confused.
We're definitely confused. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if everybody's kind of already confused as to what the hell I'm talking about, I'll read it out loud for everybody.
This is the greatest Airbnb ad I have ever heard.
This is a description. If I could find the damn thing.
Go on. It's gone forever. I secretly deleted it.
I'm gonna find it.
I remoted into his phone and I deleted it because I'm a hacker.
So, male only, please. Sorry, ladies. The space is geared towards the gay.
I forgot how playful it was. I love it.
Business for pleasure who appreciate a private, non-judgmental space. However,
this guy's my favorite.
Open-minded men are also welcome. I pride myself in providing you a clean and comfy room. This is a non-partying house. Outside smoking only. Clothing optional is just that.
No
optional.
partying, but clothing optional.
Please
so
let me know your preference for booking.
No partying, but clothing optional. I don't know what kind of fucking parties they're having, man.
I think the guy who's doing this just wants to get laid.
What if it's not a guy? What if it's a chick? What if it's a chick that owns it and we're just like assholes?
Could be it.
Damn. Done. Let me let this fucking animal out. She's going nuts. Let's go.
Oh man, that is a lot of honey. I didn't stir this very well.
You didn't. I've got myself a whiskey and Coke. So, to each his own, I suppose.
Is that your go-to, bro? In Coke?
I get. Well, Coke is sort of my go-to mixer. It seems to work. It works for like everything. It seems like everything that I typically get. But yeah, it's kind of what I had. So I just put it in.
It seems to be what you're drinking is what I'm getting at. What you drink a lot, at least, like something mixed with Coke. But I guess that does work pretty well. Hello, kitty. Which one is that?
This is Scout.
I don't think I saw this one.
No, because I was looking for her. I couldn't find her.
Is that the one that was in the bathroom?
Fine. And she was hiding in the shower curtain.
It was in the shower curtain, and I didn't even know, and I was in the bathroom, and I'm just like,
yeah. So she was
doing my thing, and there's a freaking cat sitting right next to me, like staring at me. Oh, she's taking a shit.
Well,
oh, he's taking a shit.
She wasn't watching, Scott. She was listening.
Much better. Much better.
Yeah. She was just like,
what's that I hear? That's a plop.
No. Squirt gun. No. Sink? Oh, I know what that is.
Dude, after getting that Chinese food, we still got some leftover, but I want to get some more. I want some more General Chow's, General Tso's chicken. General Tso's.
Well, apparently Vernon had trouble with that General Tso's chicken.
Apparently so, but I couldn't get enough of it.
Apparently General So.
General So.
I still got fucked up by that chicken. The next day, it was just liquid shits for like 3 hours. It was awful.
Oh.
Yeah.
You sure it wasn't like post anxiety from the performance that?
No, I don't really get that. Yeah. Yeah. Especially when we have good performances. Shit, how could I have anxiety from that? That was a good one.
I'm sorry for your luck, Vernon, that did not agree with you.
Yeah, it's okay.
We're doing it again if you want to join.
God damn it. You're gonna go to that place again, really? Let's try another one.
There's another place that's actually closer by that I didn't think of, and I have sushi as well. So
sushi, yes.
Ooh.
Yes, I'd like to get like legitimate sushi because I haven't had it in a while.
I'd like some sushi.
Food Lion sushi, which doesn't really compare to
illegitimate
sushi, Japanese.
Yeah,
sushi.
you should come get that H Mart sushi from the place that I go to.
What's it?
H Mart. H Mart.
H Mart. Okay.
Yeah, there's Lee's Sushi inside the H Mart here in
like...
Frederick, and it's fucking fantastic. You should try it.
Yeah, that place is pretty cool. I went there once with you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
H Mart. Yeah, it's got a lot of ethnic foods.
Man, that was
Obviously.
like right in the beginning of the pandemic, wasn't it? Nate?
What's that?
No, it was in January.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Why does it? January feels like a fucking year ago. Kill me.
Yep.
My life is dragging. What's that?
I'm not gonna kill you.
You should. Kill me while you have the chance.
What's
Before I
going on
become
here?
too powerful.
Are we okay tonight?
Asked me to kill
That'd
him.
be
Just
concerned.
not gonna
Just
do
take
it.
me out, bro.
Brad, Scott, you're caught up.
So, dudes, I remember my wife's friend's husband mentioning this to me. He was saying something of how in H Mart they have a double fried chicken at H Mart. I'm like, double fried? Like, one fry isn't enough to clog your arteries. Now you have to have double fried? Like, holy shit, people. I mean,
Well,
fried
Scott,
chicken in itself is like terrible. Double fried, it's like, okay.
well, Scott, it's terrible for you, but it's probably great.
It probably is delicious, but it's like, is it necessary? Is my question.
Is it necessary? Scott asks.
Well,
I love
like,
it.
this is coming from H Mart, which is interesting because usually this would be an American thing where they do the double fried chicken type of thing.
Yeah. Is it necessary? He asks.
Is it necessary?
They
answer
asked
this.
if they could, but they never stopped to ask if they should.
Exactly. I mean, that's just
It's fucking
that's-
fantastic. Was it not good
that's
though?
just mentality. What's that?
Was it good?
I never had it.
Oh.
Just he was telling me, he's like, yeah, man, it's delicious. Like,
I'm gonna go try it. I'm gonna go get
Fried
double
chicken.
fried chicken.
go ahead.
When I
Brian.
buy it, do you think they'll yell double double at me?
What's that?
Oh. I said it. When I buy it, do you think they'll yell double double at me?
Double, double.
Yeah.
Double, double,
Yeah.
double, double.
That's what I want. I need that. I need that. It needs to be like when you walk into a Moe's.
Wait, what?
Welcome to
Oh,
Moe's. Yeah.
Welcome to Moe's.
You guys never been to a Moe's? Is that what that was?
I've been to a Moe's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's literally that one down the street.
Oh yeah. I never go to that one. That's funny.
Really?
There's one all the way on the other side of town by the movie theater that I used to go to.
Hmm. I like Moe's. I like
I
their
do too.
selection. I like the weird labels they give for their food, like the double box of donuts or something.
Yeah.
It's not even a thing of donuts. It's a fucking burrito.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell? These labels are so weird.
I think are they doing that for the pandemic so you can write it off on the taxes for the businesses?
Moe's?
Yeah.
No, they've been doing that for a long time.
Oh really? There's a business
Yeah,
that was doing
their
it for
labels-
that, where they were like they were specifically they like would like the burger was called like a stapler. Like let me get a stapler with extra pickles, like because then on your taxes you could write off that you went and bought a stapler at this restaurant. And they like changed their name on the receipts to like Office Supply Depot or some shit. Like it was,
Right. I remember you talking about this is in like California or
It was
something.
yeah, it was in like Cali, I think.
That has got to be fraudulent somehow.
It is for sure, but it's hilarious. It's 100% tax fraud, but it's on you if you decide to do it. They're just giving you the opportunity.
I see.
Yeah. What happens behind closed doors happens behind closed doors, Nathan. We don't ask questions.
I'll get what is it, a stack of 25 papers with some staples on the side, and give me some ink as well. Give me a little ink on.
Yeah, hello, is this Cabela's? I heard about a Saturday night special and I'm trying to take myself out. What's the sale like?
What's the special today?
Fucking hilarious. I am fucking looking forward to the show tomorrow, boys. That's where I'm
Yeah,
at.
man.
Excited.
You and me both.
Excited. Surprise,
Excited.
though. I still don't have my strings from Will's car, so I'm going to have to play the Mustang and the Jaguar.
Yay!
It's going to be a noisy show. Those fucking
you
guitars
pulled it off before.
screaming.
You'll be able to do it this time.
Yeah, I'll be fine. We did it on Soundstage, which was way, way, way noisier, in my opinion.
Mm.
Soundstage was super
That
noisy.
place.
Yeah.
I want to play there again.
I do too. That'd be cool.
I like the setup of the location. And
I like to play a
like
legit show
a
there.
good crowd most of the
That's
time.
what I would like to play a legit show at Soundstage. Like I want to play
Right.
like a once revealed show at fucking Soundstage. It'd be fucking sick.
Yeah.
That's what I'd like. I pack the fucking place. You know. What's that?
Not a battle of the bands.
Yeah, no, not a battle of the bands. Not a festival.
Hey,
Not a you play at 8:30 and the last band plays at 1 in the morning. Not.
and they force you to stay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good on that. Because that's a lot of mess that I don't feel like dealing with. But
I think that's what. Oh, maybe not. I'm thinking of Sparta Inn or whatever. That's where we first performed.
yeah, that's where we played first. Yeah, yeah. Shout out to that place, I guess. We haven't played
I
there
was
in a long
nervous
time.
as fuck that performance, dude.
What's that?
That first performance we did, like, I was nervous when we were at the
The music shop.
Music. I was pretty damn nervous then.
We had a legit
we
crowd
got-
at the music shop. That was too funny.
Oh, the Music and Arts Center, you mean?
Music and arts, yeah.
Yeah, there were
But
like a
during
bunch
that,
who were like watching their brother and sister play their little recital. They were playing like I don't know, like the 3 chords from some song on a ukulele.
uh-huh.
And they're like, okay, and here's once revealed.
They're a metal band.
Like everybody's just kind of sitting there like, what the fuck is going on right now?
It was fantastic is what it was. I actually
Like, we
look
got-
forward to doing another one.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, let's do another one there.
Not sure how I feel about that.
I just remember like the people that worked there kept trying to get people to eat their snacks. Like, if you guys don't eat our pretzels back here, they're just gonna get thrown away. And they kept bringing it up in between every song.
We should have did that. We should have in between every song. We're like, go eat the pretzels.
Come on,
Go eat the fucking pretzels. Stop looking at us. We're just playing music. Go eat the pretzels. The pretzels are far more important than whatever the fuck we're doing up here. Go eat. This is pre-pandemic times too. People are just using their grubby little paws to eat a communal pretzel bowl. Ew. Ew.
Can't do that nowadays.
Ew. I would never do that.
Kind of stuff we are all of a sudden as a society. All of us are just wait. Did you wash your hands before you did that?
Yeah, we become like little bitches.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or we became hygienic? I don't know.
We became hygienic, I guess. That's probably the better term for it. Scott's like, we became little bitches. It's like, no, we just don't want to die to communicable diseases, probably. That's the solid analysis, though, Scott. I said, yeah, definitely what it is. We're just little bitches. We're little bitches now. What happened 2019 hit? I don't know. To little bitch syndrome.
At first, you guys just kind of reacted like, yeah, I guess we were. Like,
I was like, yeah.
I don't
yeah.
know. Just waiting for you guys, that light bulb to click on.
Good guy. I'm an idea guy. You know, I just have ideas. You know, the light
That's what I do. I got ideas. There's ideas. I get them. They flash
Pull
in
them
my
out of
head.
the ass sometimes.
They're like
I
headaches
wanna
with
use
pictures.
That fucking light bulb.
You want an idea? I'm your guy. You need an idea? You know, I got an idea.
Mr.
Right in my
Walkway.
pocket. Right.
Mr. Walk down him. He's a walkway. We meet at the building. Fuck you.
We're making that our intro.
It's going to be the intro. It's 100% going to be the intro. We're gonna have a revolving intro, honestly.
It's between that and the man who went to Malta, the Italian man.
Yeah,
who went
the
to
Italian man who went to Malta. Just like the last little bit of it, probably. Just the no, I piss on you.
No, I piss on you too, you son of a bitch. I go back to Italia.
Just that, and then enjoy the show.
Or still waiting.
Oh man. Yeah, that'd be cool. I like that. This is what we do. This is what we do when we're sitting around together. For everybody watching, tuning in. We just make the noises of our songs at each other.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Low battery.
We lost Scott. Oh, he's back.
I'm back. My battery is low. I'll be right
Nate
back.
called it. You said, "Oh, low battery," didn't you?
No, he said.
Oh, he said that. I thought you said it. I was like, "Wow, that's funny."
Yes, Vernon, I said that.
I thought you called it.
He must have pulled the battery.
You could have guessed that, right? I mean,
I did guess it. Didn't you hear it? It was me.
you're a fucking asshole. God damn it.
I'll relocate myself here so I can extend the cord.
What's he doing? What's Scott? Here we see the wild Scott in his natural habitat.
He's now we're getting.
Oh,
an
he
idea of
spotted
his
us.
house.
He spotted us.
All right, so there's the door, and now we know where the cabinets.
Oh, I've been in that motherfucker. I've been all over that house looking for his goddamn cats.
My turn to draw them back.
His cats had me fucking hunting one night. I remember I texted Scott and I was like, well, I found one. I was like, that's pretty good, right? You were like, yeah, but you should probably find the other one. I was like, yeah, I'm working on it. I was like in the basement. I was like crawling around in the basement like, Loki, are you down here, man? Where are you?
I remember you called me
Yeah.
about like the water overflowing, and I was like,
yeah, there's a fucking puddle in your kitchen, and you're like, why? And I was like, I don't know, Scott. That's why I'm calling you. Thought maybe this is something you were aware of. I was like, I just want to catch it before the puddle becomes a pond, if possible. Like...
Yeah, it's done that before. I don't understand. Like the little floater thing in the thing just kind of like just keeps pouring out water and just pouring more water.
That filter, man, that's what it was for me. I had to clean that filter for it, and then it stopped doing it.
Oh, okay, I got you.
There was a bunch of cat hair in there, so.
Oh, yeah, that happens. Yeah, it gets pretty nasty.
Yeah,
dude,
so I cleaned it out and it was fine.
Let me tell you guys a story.
Okay.
It's gonna be
story time.
Gonna be pretty gross.
Story time with Scott.
So
it's gonna be pretty gross.
I've been taking care of my my parents' cats since Saturday. I've been going there and feeding them, change the litter box and whatnot.
Okay.
And just yesterday, I go in there. First, I open the door. There's puke greeting me at the front door. I'm like, okay, that's not good, but okay. So I go inside, I feed the first cat, and then I go to the litter box and I see all this, like, it's like tread marks of crap. The cat was rubbing his butt across the carpet.
Yep.
And it was all over the place. And I'm like,
yep.
I'm glad this is not my house. I'm glad this is not my cat. This is disgusting.
Dude.
Like I wanted to take a nap there, but I was like, I just feel dirty being in this house right now.
Bro, I'm sorry to hear that those cats are doing that right now. That's brutal.
Yeah,
like,
my cat Loki, before I got him a new place, he would do that sometimes.
Oh.
Yikes.
Oh.
I could not fuck with that. All right.
Oh.
Yep.
I gotta say, despite her being really annoying, pretty easy to deal with. Pretty easy to deal with.
Doesn't rub her ass across the floor.
I mean, not that I catch her doing it. She probably does. Let's be real, but I don't catch her doing it.
Yeah. You might find evidence if she was to do that.
That's true, huh? Yeah, it'd be gross.
Yeah, man. I've found that evidence before. It's not a good thing to come upon.
Yeah, especially when it's all over. It's not just one spot. It's another spot, and another spot, and another spot.
You keep finding the spots.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. No, thank you. Yeah, that is gross. Good job, Scott. Story time with Scott.
Story time with Scott. Yay! It's always gross.
I'm gonna get a soundboard that has like I'm gonna send that off to like a group that makes recordings like that and get a
story time
just
with
a
Scott.
bunch like a preschool story time with Scott.
Yeah. Little confetti falling down the screen.
Yeah. Perfect. It'll just be children falling down the screen.
Along with our rotisserie
disembodied
chicken.
Heads of children just falling down the screen, screaming.
I don't know about that one.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be solid. Nate, is that good?
I don't know, Vern. I don't know if you're on anything there. I think
they'll be floating around, and we'll detach their chins from their heads, so they're.
Guys, I totally forgot. I have a thing that I do.
Involves
God,
not anything terrifying that involves children dying and being
I did not say
beheaded.
dying. I said disembodied heads of children. It's like pictures, you weirdo.
Yeah, there's nothing terrible.
That's
with that.
not. I mean, it could be terrifying. You're right. I like how you said.
How
Not
about
terrifying at all.
if you guys want a question?
You got questions? Really?
Go.
I have one question that I thought of earlier today.
Damn. What's Nate got?
Okay.
All right, what's Nate got? All right.
What's Nate got?
If you could take music lessons with one person, anyone you wanted, any famous person, who would it be?
Music lessons?
Music lessons, like guitar lessons or vocal lessons or any kind of lesson.
Rose.
Lessons?
Maybe Steve Vai or Guthrie Govan. Guthrie Govan supposedly is. I don't know if any of you guys knew who the hell I'm talking about.
Yeah, he's sick. He's sick.
Astounding guitar. He's ridiculous, and like supposedly he's one of the greatest guitar teachers, and he's very humble. So
yeah,
I would probably go with either him or Steve Vai. Steve Vai is a pretty cool guy too. So.
Yeah.
It's funny how like only 1/3 of that was their ability. The other parts of it were like about who they are as people.
Yeah. My answer is based on that too. What do you got, Nate? What's yours?
Be working with them.
Oh shit! I never even thought of an answer.
You never thought of an answer?
No, I didn't.
That's funny as
so
shit.
bad right now.
That's funny as shit.
So hypocritical. My goodness, he's every time he's like, "Why didn't you think of this?" And you wrote this question down.
Leave me alone.
What a hypocrite.
What a hippo.
Tisk.
I know.
Tisk.
Bad me.
Yeah.
What about you, Vern? Or
fucking
if you don't
probably
have one, Nathan.
Probably like Dave Grohl, right? Like of all people, dude, take a songwriting lesson from the guy who's written like 18 fucking hits, right?
Mm-hmm.
That'd be fucking huge. That'd be a huge fucking bit of information, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Probably more than you can learn from listening to their music too. The more I think about it, you know.
Yeah, that'd be right up your alley too, Vernon.
Yeah. I'm a songwriter kind of guy. It's like my thing. I just like that shit. I'm not a technical skills guy. I never really have been. I'm not out here fucking soloing like Steve Vai or Jeff Loomis or fucking any of those dudes. For sure. I like to write a song. I like when a song is punctual. It gets to the fucking point and ends. Like. Yeah.
You mean you don't like this 7.5 minute slight delay song?
We don't talk about that, Scott. We don't talk about it. We just don't talk about it. Do I like the song? Yes. Do I like it for its ability to get to the point and not be meandering and masturbatory? No. That is not why I like it. I like it because it's meandering and masturbatory.
What about you, Nathan?
I think I would have to go with Danny Carey from Tool.
Oh god, yeah.
Okay.
That'd be cool.
Oh yeah. We're talking like that's some serious shit right there. That dude is crazy good.
Yeah.
Like, if I remember correctly, I think one of the things he did was play snare solos, like rudimental, but with his feet on bass drums. So
that's cool.
But like, it's also the whole thing where, I mean, in terms of his interest, like he's interested in occult stuff, and I'm not necessarily interested in that, but just sort of the general theme of Tool's music and the amount of thought and craft that they put into it.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'd like to spend some time with a mind like that. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Assuming he's not, if he was a dick, I don't think I'd enjoy that at all.
What if he was?
Dude, I'd be so upset. Like that.
Is Maynard a dick?
No, Maynard seems to be a pretty good dude.
Yeah, from my understanding, it's cool.
I ate at Maynard's restaurant actually. And
yeah, I remember you telling us that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I asked the waitress who was helping us, what she thought of the guy, like what he was like, and he made sure that his employees were all paid through the whole pandemic.
Wow.
And he says that he's like just a really genuinely kind person.
That's cool.
Nice.
I had different viewpoints of him. Just I don't know. I guess based off his music, and like I've seen different videos of him, and But I don't know. It's you can't judge a person by the cover of it, cover book.
Yeah, I think the way he presents his opinions in an artistic way is kind of brash, and he generally goes with kind of a almost a harsh delivery, but he like juxtaposes things like the fact that his place is called Merkin Vineyards and Merkin is a pubic wig just says everything. Like he's trying to like, it's almost like he's trying to make light of the things that people take so seriously, and it's like things so serious, like it's just a fucking this, so I'm gonna call it a pubic wig, and then do it better.
Yeah, that's his thing. Yeah,
this is sort of going off topic here, but I remember watching some video of him, Maynard. He was up front, and a guy came over like from the crowd. Somehow he got up on stage past security, and he came over to try and hug the guy, or the guy came over to hug Maynard rather, and he fucking threw him to the ground. Like he took him in a chokehold, which I don't blame him for reacting such a way, but at the same time it's like, damn, he has some skills in like the martial arts, I believe.
He does. He has a black belt in jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
It is awesome.
That's what I've always wanted to learn. Like,
Scott's gonna get attacked on stage, and you're just gonna see me ball somebody up behind him. Just Scott ripping a solo while I'm breaking somebody's arm.
And that is right there is what you call fucking metal.
Yeah. When he hits the climax of this note, I'm gonna snap your arm. Okay, ready? Here it comes.
Yeah.
So fucking funny.
That's a good subject. Actually, we could have gone to, but we're almost over with. The whole Marshall.
Like, we're at 56 minutes, so I guess we could start to wrap up, couldn't we? Suppose that could happen. Is that you wrapping it up? Is you wrapping it up? Usually it looks more like this for me. It's like, no, okay, never mind.
I get it. Arden!
I get it, even though I don't do it.
Scott's out here trying to end up with fucking Patton Juniors. I'm hearing.
Wait, what?
It's patented.
More of me.
It's a patented Scott.
I'm gonna give out more of myself.
Dude, do you think your kid is gonna be good at guitar too?
I have a kid. That's another topic.
That could happen.
It is a topic for sure.
I would force him to, that's for sure. If I did have a kid, I would.
Yeah, you're gonna force him to be good at guitar. That's fair. It's gonna be like the like Wolfgang Van Halen kind of thing.
Is that really what happened?
I don't know, man. I'm just. It's
like,
just this fucking kid. I don't know. Like I was there. Like, was that what happened? Like, yeah, I was his nanny, Scott, when he was 4, and he was being such a dick, telling him he had to learn guitar.
About such things, you don't know.
You're right. I don't actually. You're probably right. He probably did tell him. Eddie Van Halen's that dude that listened to only his music, right? Wasn't that his thing?
I know that's impossible. You only listen to your music.
I'm pretty sure he said he only listens to his own music. Like he only chooses to listen to his own music. Does that make sense? Yeah.
It'd be so fun, Scott, if you were the guy who like forced your kid to go into music and art and things like that, and then he comes out and he's like, all I really wanted to do was play football, and my dad forced me into doing artistic.
It's like the polar opposite of any dad.
Yeah. He comes out and he's like, I just wanted to be a doctor.
I just wanted
to have an artist.
Like, to be able to afford a house.
I didn't want to be a starving artist. I wanted to actually get income.
He told me I could be anything I wanted, and then he showed me weed. Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be good stuff. It'd be funny to see a kid with that sort of weird dichotomy, wouldn't it? So yeah, let's wrap up. Come to our show tomorrow night, Bad Habits Bar and Grill in Winchester, Winchester? Martinsburg, West Virginia. I said Winchester. Winchester Avenue, Martinsburg, West Virginia.
Winchester, Martinsburg, West Virginia.
Yeah, it's so confusing because there is a Winchester, Virginia. So it's like, fuck. Yeah. So yeah, come to that. Look out for the Plants with Anxiety EP coming at you soon. And yeah, thank you all for being so well dressed. Join us next week when we learn how to skin a cat.
No.
No.